If you stop thinking, will you just become a lazy person who never gets anything done? Will you stop caring about your goals? This is the biggest fear people have when they hear about the state of non-thinking. But the truth is actually the opposite. You are most productive, creative, and powerful when your mind is quiet. When you stop the noise of overthinking, you finally make room for the signal of intuition. Welcome back to Quick Reader. We are in the final part of our journey through Joseph Nguyen's Don't Believe Everything You Think. We've learned about the root of suffering, the difference between thoughts and thinking, and the 3 principles of reality. Today, we get practical. How do you actually live this every day? Nguyen introduces a beautiful concept called divine downloads. This is also known as intuition or the flow state. Have you ever had a brilliant idea while taking a shower or while driving? A moment when you weren't even trying to solve a problem. That is a divine download. It is an answer that comes from the universal mind, rather than your ego's limited thinking. Thinking is like trying to find an answer in a library using a flashlight in the dark. It's slow, exhausting, and you can only see a tiny bit at a time. Divine downloads are like someone turning on the overhead lights. Suddenly, you see the whole room. You don't reach this state by thinking more. You reach it by emptying your cup. There is an old Zen story of a scholar who went to visit a master. The scholar talked and talked about his own theories. The master began pouring tea into the scholar's cup and didn't stop. The tea overflowed everywhere. The scholar yelled, "Stop! The cup is full!" The master replied, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" Most of us are walking around with full cups, full of worries, judgments, and plans. To receive the tea of wisdom and peace, we must first empty our minds. How do we do this? Nguyen provides a 3-step guide. Step 1. Realize. The moment you feel stress, stop and say, "I am suffering because I am thinking." Don't judge the thought. Don't try to change it. Just label it. Recognizing the second arrow is 90% of the battle. Step 2. Create space. Stop trying to solve the problem manually. Have faith that your inner wisdom, the universal mind, already has the answer. Step away from the computer. Go for a walk. Wash the dishes. Do something that requires no thinking. Step 3. Allow. Let the negative thoughts pass like clouds. If a cloud is dark, you don't try to paint it white. You just wait for it to move. When you allow your thoughts to be there without thinking about them, they lose their power and vanish. Living in non-thinking doesn't mean you will never have a negative thought again. It means you won't live in them. Nguyen explains that it's okay to have a thought. It's the dwelling that causes the pain. If you find yourself overthinking, don't beat yourself up. That's just more thinking. Simply notice it, smile, and return to the present moment. When you live in this state, you stop grinding and start flowing. You don't need to overthink your goals. Your intuition will tell you exactly what the next step is. You will find that you get more done in 2 hours of non-thinking than you did in 10 hours of stressful overthinking. As we close this series on Quick Reader, remember the most important lesson from Joseph Nguyen. You are already all the love, joy, and peace you have ever searched for. It is your factory setting. It is your natural state. You don't need to find happiness. You just need to stop thinking it away. You are the sky. Your thoughts are just the clouds. The clouds can never hurt the sky. Thank you for joining us for this series. If this helped you, share it with someone who is stuck in their own head. Because remember, the moment you stop thinking is the moment your happiness begins.